Hey guys, Tanya here from Van Life Voyages. Today I'm going to show you how to make a wonderful one-pan breakfast using my 12-volt RoadPro roasting pan. Anyway, it is a cold, rainy day, and I'm going to show you how I cook inside my van.
Got my coffee cup to go, and I'm gonna hit the road tonight.
Let's get started. Okay, I'm going to be cooking right here at my fold-up table. Right here is my 12-volt refrigerator. So I'm going to be getting some stuff out of there that I need to make this meal, and let's get going. Eggs, some sausage, and finally, biscuits. Okay, so that's our meal. Use the eggs in the carton because they won't break and flop all over inside the thing, but this is 100% egg whites. So that's going to be our one-pan meal. Let me get the pan out. It lives under the bed here. And this is it. Whoops. Sorry. This is it. 12-volt pan. And I'm going to plug it in to my Bluetti power station. This is 537 watt hours and has a 700 watt inverter. I love it. Anyway, that's what I'm using to cook with today. 12-volt plug into there. Yeah, let me show you that part. Right here, 12-volt plug. Got to turn this on. And it looks like I have 60% battery left. And it's going to show here how many watts the pan is using in just a little bit when I turn it on. We'll let you know. Okay, I'll let you know how much power that uses for breakfast. So I'm going to use a little bit of freeze-dried veggies to go into the eggs. And so let me grab those. They live right underneath the sink here where I'm filming. There's my tray. And I have peppers. There's carrots. I want the peppers. There's also spinach you can add. This is chicken, but I'm not using chicken. So I'm going to use some peppers, and I do have some dehydrated onions as well. So that's going to go in. I do have a raw onion, but these are dehydrated chives and onions. So I'm just going to put that in there as well. Let's turn the pan on. So this is how it looks. I just had the lid upside down for storage. And it's using let's see how much power it's using. 100 watts, around 100 watts. $107. We'll see what it when it gets all the way hot what it's running, but right now it's around 100 watts. All right, so I've got a bowl and a fork so I can make my eggs. I'm trying to get the camera so you can see what I'm doing. All right, here we go. Put some of these in the pan. Okay, I just put 4 pieces in there. All right, so let's put some eggs in here. Let's put some peppers. Some of the onions. Get some salt and pepper. That's going. Okay, let's see. Okay, so it says here in the instructions that came with the roasting pan, it gets between, I hope you can see that. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, it says the cooking surface is between 225 and 250. Okay, so being that the biscuits want to be cooked at 350 or 400, so probably have to cook these biscuits twice as long. So if it says 10 minutes, you want to cook for 20 with the roasting pan. Okay, so you just have to kind of watch it, because these biscuits are going to go on top of our eggs and sausage mixture. So these are going to bake up nicely. So it's just gotten up to heat. I think the pan has just gotten up to heat, so it's taking a little while. All right, so once I put the eggs in and I put the biscuits on top, I want to make sure the sausage is cooking through the middle. You could cut up the sausage smaller, but I like links. But if you cut it up smaller, it will definitely, well, let me cut them in half, because that'll definitely help with the cooking. There you go. So there you go. I cut them in half. Cut them in half, so they're definitely gonna start cooking better. It just takes a minute for the pan to warm up. There we go. Then I'm gonna put the eggs in, and then I'm gonna put the biscuits on for about 20 minutes on top. And because it's covered, it acts like an oven. So that's what's really nice about this pan, is it's like a little mini oven. So whatever you do in the oven at 250 degrees, you can do in this pan. Just takes a little longer. So if a recipe calls for 350 degrees, you just got to realize you're going to cook it for 5 or 10 minutes longer, and just have to watch it. That's all. This is my egg whites. Egg whites with the onions and the peppers ready to go in the pan. And just so you can see what I'm referring to, it comes with this little owner's guide. Okay, when they're all sizzling like that and pretty much brown, then I will add the eggs now. Just gonna throw them in there like that. A little bit, sorry, I'm doing this one-handed, so it's a little bit. And remember, those were egg whites, so use any eggs you want. This is just what I had at the store. And so now we're gonna let the eggs start cooking, and then we're gonna put the biscuits on top. And there you go. And I'm wearing my microphone so you guys can hear me from a distance. So that's what this is. So hopefully you guys hear me nice and good without yelling, because it is raining. It is kind of loud. Remember, I'm in a big metal box while it's raining, so that rain is very loud. Okay, so this has been going and it's up to pretty much full speed, or the hotness it's going to be. And it's pulling 128 watts right now. So I think that's probably how much it's going to pull. So you need at least a 250 watt. If you have a 250 watt watt hour battery, you should be able to cook using this. It does give you some approximate cooking times. It says hot dogs 5 to 10 minutes, rice 30 minutes, and soups approximately 20 minutes. So those are your cooking guides. So hopefully that gives you some idea. Like for, say, chicken breasts and some rice, you're going to want to look at, if you roast something at 250 degrees, how long it takes for that to cook through. You'll have to look up those roasting guides like online so you can kind of tell when it's going to be done. But yeah, I've made chicken and veggies in here. It turned out really good. Like you can, yeah, just it fits 2 pieces of meat, good sized, and a bunch of vegetables or potatoes or something around it. Like you can easily make a small pot roast in here. So anyway, it's a good little pan to have, that's for sure, especially on a rainy day when you can't cook outside. Show you outside that it is a rainy day. Here's the van. Tell it's definitely raining out there. Okay, let's get these opened. You know, the cans start here. I don't eat very many carbs, but I just wanted to show you how you could make this, and I definitely love biscuits. So if I'm gonna have a carb, might as well be a good one, huh? Ooh, got it, popped it. So I'm gonna put all these on top. Not gonna eat them all, but this will make multiple meals. So I'm gonna put all these biscuits on top in the roasting pan. So here we go. So this had 5 biscuits. It's a small pack. So literally they're just going on top of the liquid egg mixture, because don't worry, they will get done. Put the lid on top, crank these down so it can stay shut like an oven, and we'll see you in a bit, and I'll let you know how long it takes to cook those. Okay, so it's been about 30 minutes. Let's check it. Ooh, yum. It's definitely cooking. Yeah, I'm gonna say 10 minutes and that should be done. So let's cover it up for 10 more minutes. But it's a bacon. It's looking good. All right, guys, it has been 10 minutes, so it should be all the way done. So let's serve us up some. Oh, yeah, it's definitely done. Looks good. Look at that. Yum, yum, yum. Let's put some in a bowl. Yep. Okay, so what I forgot to tell you is to spray the bottom of the pan with some Pam or wipe it with some oil. Okay, so it won't stick, because it did stick. But I've got my eggs, my sausage, my biscuit here. I'm going to put it inside the biscuit. It's going to be wonderful. It made as many servings as there are biscuits. So it made like 5 servings. So you could really do this when you have people come to visit or people in the campground that you want to eat with. If you see, you can cut it in squares and get multiple portions that way. Anyway, let me taste it now because it sure does look good. I'm going to open up this. I could put some butter on it too. That'd be really good. But I'm going to open up the biscuit. Yes, it's done in the middle. I'm going to show you. Biscuit is done. Everything's done. So I'm going to put some sauce, the sausage, the eggs, all of it inside my biscuit basically. Yeah, you can stuff your biscuit for sure. My biscuit's kind of a little bit falling apart, but you get the idea. You get the idea. Biscuit. Whatever they call them at McDonald's. Oh, wow. It's actually very tasty. There's some sausage. If you would like to check out this RoadPro 12-volt roasting pan and our Bluetti power station, they're in our Amazon store. So please go to the description box. You can click on the link, head over to our Amazon store and check out what we have there. We do get a small commission when you purchase through our store within 24 hours of putting something in your cart. Thank you very much. This is delicious, one pan meal. And let's go see how much power it used. We're down here where my power station is. I hope you can see. Let me see. It's down to 40, and it was 1 bar up at 60. So it's only used 1 bar of power in that whole time. So that's really good. Anyway, I'm not sure because it only gives you 20% increments. So it's around 20% out of the whole power bank for about 45 minutes or more of power. What I love about it is you can kind of just, if you're heating up soup, you could just put it in there and forget about it. You know, stir it every once in a while, heat it up. It heats up leftovers. You put your leftovers in there and you plug it in, and 10-15 minutes later, they're all warm. It's great for, you know, like I said, anything to do with the oven. You can, as long as you know it's around 250 degrees, and you can adjust your time for that. So it's a nice little gadget to have when you don't want to be hauling around propane and setting up a propane stove. And you do have a power bank. You will need at least around a 250 watt little. You can have a 250 watt little power bank because it only uses. I didn't see anything more than like 150 watts that it used to cook. So pretty low energy way to cook. You could also plug it into your like cigarette lighter and run your vehicle. So that way it would use no power. So if you didn't have a power bank, you just plug it into your cigarette lighter, 12 volt in the front, run your engine while it cooks, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, whatever you're heating up, and you would be done that way too. So definitely efficient way to go. At least have a different way you can cook if you're stuck in the rain like I was today. Anyway, so we'll see you next video. Thanks for watching. You'll definitely want to check out this meal I made with my 12-volt roasting pan on Thanksgiving. If you haven't seen that one already, please watch. That would be great. Anyway, again, thank you for always coming and supporting me and watching the whole video. We really, really appreciate it, and we'll see you next video. Bye.